Hello students, I am Subham Tiwari, your geography teacher. We are on the third lecture of class 10th Geography NCERT, chapter 1st, Resources and Development. In this lecture, I want to present synopsis of resource classification. So here is a flow chart. It is categorized into many parts like natural resources, human resources, renewable, non-renewable, continuous, biological, natural vegetation, wildlife, human, structures and institutions, quantity and quality, and further non-renewable, recyclable and non-recyclable. So first thing, classification of resource on the basis of origin. Biotic. It is a very simple, any living component that affects another organism, for example, plants, animal, fungi, bacteria, known as biotic resource. Second, abiotic, non-living things like water, air, soil, sunlight and minerals. And what a coincidence, all biotic needs abiotic for living. Second, on the basis of exhaustibility, renewable resources. Renewable means never runs out, which can be used repeatedly. Examples like geothermal, heat interior of the earth, and non-renewable resources. Some recyclable, but some like fossil fuel get exhausted or run out. On the basis of ownership. First, individual resources. Individual means they belong to a person. That means like farm, agricultural land, and your motorcycles, your house, whatever, your private pools. But when we talk about community owned resources like national parks or general parks for all children, society parks, they allowed for community. And when we talk about national resource, I want to explain here one thing. Technically, all the resources belongs to the nation. Like you know about emergency. There is 3 emergency in our constitution. If they are going to implement it, that means nothing is belongs to you. Everything is belong to the nation. International resources. There are international institutions like International Maritime Organization deals with maritime boundaries. There is a small introduction of maritime boundary of India. So first, inland waters, the zone inside the baseline. Second, territorial sea, the zone extending 12 nautical miles from baseline. Third, contiguous zone, the area extending 24 nautical miles from the baseline. Fourth, exclusive economic zone like EEZ, the area extending 200 nautical miles from the baseline. But there is an exception. If any country come on the way of 200 nautical miles, that means close to 200 nautical miles, that means exclusive economic zone, the area extending 200 nautical miles is not activated. Like there is a Indian EEZ, exclusive economic zone, maritime boundary. You can see that this portion belongs to EEZ island and Vanuatu, but there is not, because Sri Lanka is very close to India, okay, so that's why you cannot take all 200 nautical miles because there is no area. So the last one, on the basis of the status of development. This is the classification of resource. Potential resource. There's a resource which is available in a region but have not been utilized yet, like uranium present in Ladakh and thorium in South India. And developed resources ready to use with high technology and level of their feasibility. Thank you.